Hey, good morning. Looks like I still can't seem to center that layer with my picture, so hi, bye. We'll go ahead and get to the game as soon as I start up some music. Now, we're already at Area 18, so I can definitely go and have a look at the Invictus show. Okay, now while I'm waiting for that to load, I'm gonna take a look at something called Blades on the Store. Apparently that's a new feature. Probably under add-ons, I'm guessing. So what the hell are all these blades? What the crap is this? Okay, one that changes the handling and speed of a ship. That's weird. Oh. So you're paying money to have improvements added to your ship so you can be really extra competitive in PvP. That's what this crap is about. They even have one for the Pisces, and that is tempting. Bomb racks. That's freaking ridiculous. They're not cheap either. I think that is a dreadful and idiotic mistake. Yeah, I've been hearing about these whole blades things. That's stupid. Now, if they put them in the game as kits you can buy in-game, I'd be cool with that. But I'm not going to just spend my money willy-nilly for that. That's... no. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I don't like it. Not one bit. Alright, let's check my inventory real quick. Probably should buy a couple drinks. Let's grab a few drinks. So, I do not have an IDRIS, guys. If you came expect to see somebody moving around in an IDRIS, well, sorry to disappoint. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's hop the tram to the Invictus event center. Whatever it's called. I don't care. I know there's a name for it, but right now I do not care. Let's read the map. Reading the map is good. Alright. Left side is where the this way to the Bevic Convention Center. Let's go. I'll look around at the display, whatever's up today. Then I will head out and knock out some missions. Ah, it's nighttime. That building's so shiny. It's so shiny. Why is it so shiny? Alright, there's the convention center. If I remember correctly, they have some of the older looking models of the ship parked out here on display.
Now arriving.
Like the old version of the Mustang. Saber Raven, MSR. Okay.
Welcome to Invictus launch wing. Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
Okay. Yep, IDRIS. Now, if I remember correctly, I've heard a rumor that they will sell the high-end ship parts here as part of the displays along the wall. So let's look into that. Okay. It's Misk. There's Grey Cat. It's the new Star Lancer and the new Guardian. One with 4 guns and a blast shield. That looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Alright, should probably take a look at the map. What is today's date? So it looks like Aegis is still going on. Okay, what do we got? Anvil? 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 Argo? Aegis? Aegis? It's more of a mixed than anything. So it's a mixture of Anvil, Aegis, MIRAI, and a couple Misk. So actually it's kind of a variety show. Okay. Let's take a look. And then these are the rental terminals. Oh, the new ground vehicle. I'm wondering if that is wide enough to fit into my Cutlass, or is it too wide? Let's take a look at this. Oh, I think that's too wide for my Cutlass. Yeah, that's too wide. That won't fit in my cut. What? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Sure looks neat. Sure does look neat. Alright, I guess we'll start here and go clockwise. I've already got the militarized version. Now that's the Super Hornet, that's the two-seater. I'm happy with my single-seater. Yep, the old display model of the F8 that they keep. Honestly, I wouldn't mind having that paint job. That's a nice looking paint job. Alright, the Aegis Redeemer gunship. That looks like the hoplite. Harbinger. And there's the Hammerhead. Bombs and torpedoes in the back. Okay.
Though not nearly at the numbers that are UEE Army brethren of them, the Navy maintains an active
Okay. This way to the next display. I've flown and seen all of these. I know what they're like. Okay, the next display is this way. We'll just take a look. Alright. Mining vehicles. It's only a matter of time before we get the gun suit. Alright, ground vehicles. Ah, the new Valkyrie. What's it called? Asgard. Okay. Looks like the tank does fit inside. Pretty snug. You definitely have to back it in there. Oh yeah, this is much bigger than the Valkyrie. Looks like you lose all those jump seats. Gotcha. Nose turret. Alright, crew, bathroom.
Welcome to the Invictus shipboard.
Gun racks.
With the expanding nature of operations throughout the system.
Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Valkyrie has more beds than this, though. Alright, so crew of 2. Is there an upper turret access? So I saw there's a nose turret. Is there an upper turret? Door gun, check.
The latest line of defenders from Aegis Dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire and beyond. With that kind of success,
There is no upper turret, just a nose turret. Nope. Maybe it's a remote. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. 6 pilot-controlled guns. That's not nothing.
Invictus launch week is
I do like the Cyclone MT. I actually like this one.
as members of the Empire. It's your
And I know that those fit in the Cutlass.
of the UEE Navy.
These fit in the Cutlass. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship off to begin their training duty, launch week service provides an opportunity to celebrate our recent graduates.
All right, Super Hornet. That's the two-seater variant. All right, the TAC, huh? The Star Lancer TAC. Okay. So is that a ball turret on this side? Yeah. There's two of them.
Though not nearly at the numbers that are used in the army presently,
All right. And I know that there's an upper remote turret. Let's go to my external cam. Oh, it's got size 5 guns on the upper turret. Those are size 5 guns. These look like to be about 4 or 5s. I think they're size 5s. Just by the look of it, I think those are size 5 guns. So there are 3 turrets. Each of them have a pair of size 5 guns. And then the pilot-controlled size 4s. Ah, jump seats for troops. Okay. All right. Can we walk inside? Well, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Okay, so they gave away the living quarters. But inside here's a EMP, if I remember correctly. Or an interdictor. It's either an EMP or it's a dampener. I think it's a dampener. Let's take a look. Got it. Okay. Alrighty. So you lose your living quarters, but you get a dampener. Okay. Not bad. Hello there. How you doing?
Hey, not too bad. And you?
Good. You are on YouTube, my guy. I hope you're having a beautiful day.
Well, thanks much, and I hope you have a good one, too. Keep flying.
Will do. Peace out. What a nice person. All right, let's take a look at what is over here. Okay. The Medical Pisces, which is a great ship. Actually, I am a bit dehydrated. Only a tiny bit. Let's go and use the med bed real quick. There we go. All better. Back to full HP. All right, the medical terrapin. Ooh. Where's the good power cores? That is a big quantum drive. Alright, better keep my eyes open. Where's the one that I recognize? Hey, good morning, Igor. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Some fighters over here. Then we go to the Undercroft. And we take a look at what's down there. Ah, yes. Yes. The tried and true Gladius. The Arrow. The F8 Lightning. Scorpius. I prefer the Hurricane to the Scorpius, to be honest. What's the matter, dude? Oh, attritions. I actually need these. Is this a size 3? Now I need 2 of the size 4s. And I'll put those on my Hornet. That looks like a size 4 attrition. Are you a size 4 attrition? It's more like a size 5. Where's the size 4? I need 2 size 4s. I need the size 4s. I need the size 4 attritions now. I need the size 4s. Where they at? Where'd they at?
For those with loved ones setting off today to begin their lives in the Navy, stop with our friends and family members to get a better understanding of what they have to look forward to in the Navy service.
Okay, how about... Is there any back behind here? Any display cases back behind here? Alright, no, there isn't. Okay, well, I need some size 4 attritions. That would be great, please.
As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisition of the UEE Navy. For centuries, Invictus has been a time for friends and family to come together and celebrate the pillars of duty, service, and civic pride.
Hey, where's the size 4 attritions? You got me the size 3, check. That is a pretty ship. Let's see, this is a size 5. That's a size 5. Is this a size 4? This is a size 5. Darn it. Okay, well... the hell is this?
The UEE Navy small but elite group of vehicle operators trained for a variety of operations. Before they combat search and rescue training, we are some of the few non-Marine military personnel who are invited to train with the Marines on the hostile environment.
Alright, oh no. Okay. Undercroft. Now I might just walk around here a second time. Because, yeah. Didn't find the components I was looking for. See what I mean? There's some components here.
As members of the Empire, it's your right to inspect the latest acquisitions of the UEE Navy.
Alright. Can't go wrong with Panthers. Those are always good. Alright, we'll check out that side. Let's go to the Undercroft.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women
And...
in the training, launch we
yeah, let's check this out. Alright, the Cyclone display, the Ursa standard display. Or is that the Lynx? That looks like the Lynx. Nope, it's the regular. Okay. That's a goofy looking armor set. I don't like it.
Aegis dynamics have already been battle tested throughout the Empire, and
That looks okay.
with that kind of success, it's no wonder the Navy expanded their roster of
Eh.
major ships in their fleet.
Okay. Could really use a couple attrition size 4s for my Hornet. Alright. Okay, I like boom booms. I do like boom booms.
Aegis Dynamics is committed to improving the pilot experience, more so than any other manufacturer. The reps and engineers are accommodated
Okay,
at the academy.
we're gonna do another round through this area because I only started noticing those weapon displays earlier. Sucker Punch, that's a distortion weapon. And they're actually really nice ones. Alright, so I'm just looking now for those parts on sale that I missed. Torpedoes. Alright. Alright, more of those flight blades people have been yammering about. Bombs. What about ship guns? Any in the back over here? Is there any on the other side of this display wall? Alright, bombs. Yeah, there's some things back here. A Tempest. I'm gonna have to look up. I can't remember if this is a size 2 or size 3. Okay. Coolers. Alright, by size. Let's see. This is a Tempest. Grade B, size 3 military. Got it. Okay. Grade B, size military.
Creating military transports, whether we're moving troops, vehicles, or supplies. Crusader ships have been all known to be
Okay. Torpedoes and bombs. And you can buy them. Okay. I need that attrition size 4. Could really add that and put that on my Hornets. That would really make my day.
coincide with our brothers and sisters in the UEE Army. Tumbrel Land Systems were
I mean, I might end up going to Hurston anyway and just buying them straight from Hurston. But I'm kind of, if I don't have to, I don't want to. Hurston's kind of a gross place. At least Lorville is. It's a polluted, disgusting, industrialized mess. Not to mention, it has like the security guard levels of a dystopia. Okay.
trained for a variety of operations. Fully combat
Let's look at the walls.
They are some of the few
So I was not paying attention properly.
non-trained Marines on the hostile environments.
Alright, no additional displays. Got it. Got it. Okay. Now, there are displays on the opposite wall over there. Maybe. Oh. A new gun for the tank.
More so than any other manufacturer. Their reps and engineers are a common fixture at the academy and naval bases. Try and get first-hand accounts.
A brute gun for the tank. I like it. Oh, if that's size 4, I know what those are. If this is a size 4 variant. I think it's size 3 though. Alright, C778. Size 4 ballistic cannon. Yep.
While fighters like the Hornet and Gladius have become synonymous with the UEE Navy, the truth is that with the variety of operations over the vastness of the empire, the Navy utilize a variety of ships, including some ones made for the private sector.
Alright. That's a size 3, but it hits like a freight train.
Though not nearly at the numbers that our UEE Army brethren order, the Navy maintains an active, versatile fixed ground force as well, whether for logistics, transport, or even exploration.
Okay. And I've already checked those two for extra parts and stuff. I think that kind of does it for here today for me, at least at this little event. Kind of annoyed that they don't have the attrition size 4s here. Alright, let's go to the rental terminal. Let's see if there's anything I actually want to rent. I kind of don't. I don't really care. I'm not a huge MISC fan. You know. I mean, the Guardian does look pretty slick, I'm not gonna lie. What's he aiming at? Okay. You know, the Saber is a great ship. You cannot go wrong with it. Either variant. They're both great.
Although Invictus is a celebration of the men and women who are about to ship
You know,
launch week not only provides an opportunity to celebrate our
I am curious just to see if it even fits in my cutlass.
much needed recreational leave.
I just want to see if it fits in my cutlass. Probably not. It probably don't fit in my cutlass, but I want to confirm that. I want to make sure. Not really interested in renting the other ships. Sorry, just not interested. Alright, let's look at their t-shirts and hats. Let's buy stupid merchandise. And then we'll get out there and start running missions. But I do want to... Hello again. How you doing?
Doing fine.
So what missions are you... What you up to?
Well, I was just kind of looking around at the ships here, especially the TAC. That looks like a good one to me.
Cool. Cool. Oh, you want to hang?
Hi.
Yeah, sure.
Alright. Also, as long as you don't mind, I am streaming on YouTube. You can look under Squirrel Lords Gaming. I'm pretty much done with the convention hall for today. I was about to grab this cheap shirts and hats and get to my ship and knock out missions. I've got a Hurricane. I've got a Cutlass. I'm patiently waiting for my Perseus. That'll be a while. So if you want to run some missions, I'm game. And I've got plenty of fighters.
Morning. Or afternoon.
Your call. If you want to team up and do some missions. Yeah, let me know what you want to do. I'm going to look at the cheap merchandise before I head back to the starport. Oh, leather jacket. I see that. I want the leather jacket. Yes, sir. Now, where's the Drake t-shirts? I need my Drake. Where's my Drake merch? Let's get a second one. This is the first year Drake has been invited to Invictus. Isn't that something?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I thought that was unusual too. But I'm kind of a Drake fan too.
Oh, same here. My go-to ship is my beloved Cutlass. Alright, I'm heading to the starport, so let me know if you want to wing up and do some missions, man.
Yeah, sure, I'll run a mission with you.
Alright. Yeah, they don't got the Drake merchandise up yet.
We salute those taking their first step to their new life in the UEE network.
Yeah. So I've got a Hurricane, if you want to rock that.
So.
Tram now approaching.
Good.
We need some attrition 4s. Let's put the Revenants back on. Now they'll slap way harder.
So, did you have any particular missions in mind?
I'm pretty easygoing. I'm gonna check the little mission board right now. Hunt the Polaris. You want to try that one out?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Want to be my gunner in my Hurricane?
Sure.
Now arriving.
I just like the Hurricane over the Scorpius myself.
Well, it has better speed and acceleration control. And it's just, I feel like it performs better.
Now leaving the station. Stand clear of the doors.
Yeah, go and grab the Polaris mission. Usually happens around Hurston, if I remember correctly.
Welcome to the ASOC Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the Please Visit Us Again.
All right, let's go Hurricane.
Sounds good. It'll be nice to get back in space.
Where is my rail gun? I know I've got a couple of those.
All right. Feels good to be back in the turret of a Hurricane. It's been a while.
They're great fun. I love them.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised. Shields offline.
Alright, on our way. On our way to the mission zone.
Sounds good. Just checking out the turret settings here.
I should have put the attritions on the turrets. I've got a stockpile of about 4 of those things. I should have put them on.
Well, next time around.
Well, the Panthers are no longer slouches. They've given them a bit more of a bite.
I've never done a hunt for the Polaris mission. Is there any heads up I should know?
So it is, you're actively searching for it, and you're helping the military take it down. So you have NPC allies. There's also a bunch of hostile NPCs. They're all part of the Frontier Fighters faction that actually turned out to be the Slicers. Remember when the Slicers attacked Stanton?
Ah, yes.
That's their alternate identity. They were caught with a false flag operation. And so the entire faction got discredited. And they used to be tied in with Citizens for Prosperity, and the Citizens for Prosperities said, hell no, we're not friends anymore.
That's good to know.
So they are actually, in fact, they were the Slicers. But they're, yeah, known as like the Frontier Fighters. So they're actually not good guys. You thought they were at first. But then they were revealed to, they were the ones who created the Slicers.
Yeah, that was a good episode.
Okay, so there's multiple nav points. We're trying to find the Polaris. There's like 3 or 4 places we gotta search.
Shields online. Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Alright, scan for targets.
Or did you want me to scan, you say?
We both can scan. Looks like a player, Idris. Two player Idrises.
I usually play alone or with a couple of people, possibly.
Oh, he's got the
Love the
shark
Idris.
paint skin on it. You see that? He's got the shark on it.
That's too cool. I'm so glad it finally came out. Although I would like to have seen the Paladin and the Perseus, but soon enough.
Okay, let's see if we can't find the objective. Looks like they've been looking too.
Looks like they'd be some good allies.
I think the guy is soloing the damn thing.
That's probably what I would have to do most of the time. I don't belong to any orgs yet.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Shields online. All systems offline. Anthem Aerospace.
Looks like the mission isn't working. Do you want to go ahead and try a different mission?
Sure.
They have been having difficulty with this mission. Alright, you got the mission?
Whoops, sorry I missed it. I was
Engines online.
reaching out to pet my cat for a minute there. He likes to watch the game too.
I got a corgi, and she likes to hang with me too.
Corgis are a real nice breed.
Quantum drive is now off. Okay. Shields online. Okay. Shields hit. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Shields hit. Okay. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Nice shooting.
Ah, thanks.
Shields offline.
Yes.
Quantum drive is now.
Have you ever seen the North Pole region of Hurston?
I don't think I have.
Do you like the idea of very beautiful savannas with rocky terrain?
Absolutely. I love the artwork.
Quantum drive is now off.
All right, I'll take you through just a quick kind of low fly of it, let you enjoy the sights.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
It does take a hot minute to get to, but it's completely worth it. Beautiful sights, man. You're in for a treat.
Shields online.
Yeah, since I started flying in Star Citizen, all the other games just pale in comparison for me. Wow, this is a lot different from most at first. Good place to set up a base.
Couple patches ago, I found a lake out here.
Wasn't there a time when you could park like any ship with a medical bed and then log off and then come back the next day and log on and be in your ship?
That still works. And a regular bed will do just fine for that.
Oh, really? Okay. That'd be nice, because sometimes I like to take a ship somewhere and just like a Polaris.
So this reminds me of kind of the African savannah, like the best of it, you know? This is what this reminds me of, the African savannah.
I could picture some giraffes running by.
So to get here, go to OM1 above Hurston, and then just fly straight down. You'll see beautiful landscape like this that just goes on forever.
Very cool. Thanks for sharing.
Want to look around a little more, or go ahead and head back to a mission, and you can come back here on your own time?
Yeah, I'm game for a mission. I'll definitely be coming back here to check it out. I'd like to camp out here for a while.
I found some mountains and I found a lake, and it was just breathtaking.
I'll have to keep an eye out for it.
Did you get the mission?
Shields offline.
Okay, there we go.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on.
I really love the variety.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of beautiful sights, and they're only getting better. They're only making them better. Alright, so if you want a replay of what you've seen through my perspective, you can drop to my channel on YouTube, Squirrel Lords Gaming.
Quantum drive
Yeah, will
is
do.
now
Do you have an org?
I'm kind of that guy that just hangs out with people, but I have been invited to 2 different orgs, Project Chaos, and occasionally sometimes the Enclave. But I'm kind of that independent pilot that'll just hang with anybody.
Yeah, me too. I'm not in any orgs, but with a lot of bigger ships, I was just thinking about possibly joining an org that
Well,
wanted to
the
be
org that
casual.
the org that I primarily hang out with is Project Chaos.
Shields online.
Yeah, I usually run solo myself, and occasionally with my brother. And it's just nice to hang out with some regular players that have been at it for a while. I play almost every day.
Ignore target 1 and target 2. We're going for the primary mission target first.
Shields hit. Lock. Target destroyed. Shields hit. Okay. Shields hit. Target destroyed.
They sure buffed that ship.
Yeah, that was a tough nut to crack.
Usually those things are a death trap because they used to have such weak defense.
That was nice.
Want to try that Polaris mission again? See if it got working again?
Sure. This ship held up pretty well under that attack.
Oh yeah, they gave the MSR a massive buff. Hello. I see you folks in the chat. Good to see y'all. Feel free to lurk to your heart's content.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Okay. Shields online.
Alright.
Looks like we found.
Hold your fire. Let's confirm that it's hostile. Because I know this mission has been a bit screwy.
Alright.
Yeah, see? No, that's not a hostile, that's a player.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and it's a hammerhead too. Well, I'm glad I didn't open up on it.
Yeah, that's a player hammerhead. But yeah, this mission can get screwy sometimes. Sometimes it marks players as hostile. And then watch the players turn on each other.
Well, some of the bugs are what make the game interesting and challenging.
Looks like this mission is borked. So, do you want to hit a bunker or do you want to pop some more targets with the Hurricane? Your call.
Oh, I haven't done a bunker in a while. That sounds good.
Alright, I'll grab one and I'll share. My reputation's starting to get a bit higher, so it should be good pay. Oh, these are new. Yellow contracts, ships under attack. And the combat training school where they give you that alternate currency thing.
Ah.
Or do you want to just go with a assist in defending site?
Well, actually, I'm up for just about anything. I've got my my combat gear on, plenty of ammo and stuff.
All right.
Any mission you want to take is fine with me.
Sounds great. All right, we'll go ahead and get warmed up with defend the site. Believe it or not, they do have patrol missions now. We could do a patrol mission next if you like.
Sure, I've never done one.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
By the way, they've added more lakes and rivers to Microtech. Go to the areas where the regular land and the glaciers meet. That's where you'll find most of them.
Sounds good.
Yeah, they've been adding more and more little details. They have added wildlife to Hurston and Microtech. There's wildlife on Hurston and Microtech.
Ah.
So I usually circle the entrance before I go in. And usually there are a group of enemies outside the bunker, so you can just mow their asses down with the turret.
Okay.
Quantum drive is now
Sounds good. Yeah, there's.
But let's
usually
confirm they're
5.
bad guys first before we do that.
shields online.
Looks like we got a player MSR in the area. Keep your head on a swivel.
Okay, heads up. I haven't been jumped on a bunker mission very often, but a couple times I've run into trouble on the way out.
Shields hit.
Well, that sucked. Apparently the turrets
I
are
don't-
hostile.
Yeah, I haven't seen that too often. It must be because of that other ship there or something. I wonder if we can take out the turrets.
Should be able to. Alright, get your gun ready.
Ready.
Locked.
Yeah, that's not going to work. And my ship's in the red. We got to go repair.
Okay.
After I repair, we'll just grab a patrol mission, go with that.
Sounds good.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, going to head to Lorville to get repairs done. And then we'll do one of those patrol missions.
Okay, sounds good. Get the hurricane patched up.
Thankfully, the hurricane is still tough as hell. I was with a buddy the other day, and I was on his stream, and we got attacked by gankers outside Bikini Point, but we were in my hurricane, so we slaughtered them.
Quantum drive is now on.
It was a brutal massacre. I ended up getting a crime stat. Even though they started it.
Yeah, that sounds like a Star Citizen move. But at least with the mining, you can get out of there fairly fast.
It was a Hornet and a Star Lancer attack that attacked us, and we murdered them both.
That's impressive.
A lot of people don't know how to fly and decoupled. It's really sad.
Yeah, that does make a nice difference. Unlike an airplane, a spaceship can turn around and fire while it's going in one direction. I love that. When I first got my Galaxy, let's see what it was. Anyway, I learned to fly bigger ships in uncoupled mode to
Landing gear deployed.
set myself on the
Warning,
way out.
you are leaving a safe zone.
So it's actually the Gemini.
Landing complete.
One of my favorite PvP content creators is Jonathan Winters. He puts out phenomenally good guides to help people get better at PvP. He does incredibly good work. Well, I'm going to hop out of the ship real quick and drink a drink. My character is starting to get dehydrated.
Alright, yeah, it looks like I'm pretty hungry too. I think I'll step out.
Yep, they buffed all the dings out. She's happy. It's all good. One Mr. OMG. I don't judge people. I don't base my value as a human being on whether or not I can play a video game good. I'm just here to play and have fun. I really don't overthink it. Alright, ready for takeoff.
Alrighty.
I gotcha. I've been playing since 2021. Alright. Let's rescue these ships under attack. Let's do those missions.
Sounds good to me.
Engines online.
So the ship is repaired, but the external damage is still there. The back end of the ship still looks really chewed up.
Shields offline.
Well, hopefully it doesn't affect anything other than cosmetics.
It's flying nice and smooth.
Quantum drive is now on.
Looks like we're heading back to ArcCorp. That's where the mission is. Good thing I topped off my fuel too. Yeah, the repair job did happen, but if you look at the back of my ship, it looks chewed up.
Yeah, I've had that happen. Usually, next time I log in, it's all back together. Yeah, this is nice. I don't often get a chance to run a turret.
Yeah, so my go-to daily driver ship is the Cutlass Black. I just love that ship.
Oh,
And
me too. That's
this
my
is-
driver too.
And then this is, I get to pull out when I, get a friend to come along. So I have the Hornets, the militarized Mark II. I have the F-8 Lightning. I've got a Buccaneer, an Arrow, a Gladius. Then I got a couple industrial ships and a Cuddy Red. So I don't get to break the Hurricane out very often, so any excuse, I'll break out the Hurricane.
Yeah, it's
A lot of people think that the Scorpius is the meta ship. No, the Hurricane is. Now, the Scorpius has better armament. It's got way more missiles. But the Hurricane is a smaller target, has way more powerful handling, acceleration, deceleration. You've got better control over the ship. It flies better. But the Scorpius is a gorgeous looking ship. And the view from for the pilot is absolutely amazing. Much better than what's in the Hurricane. But the Hurricane is just simply the ship that I prefer. They're both excellent choices. I just prefer the Hurricane.
Yeah, I always liked it too. It didn't seem to be quite as fragile in combat.
Oh, the Hurricane's a sturdy little bastard that refuses to die.
Now I like the black for a lot of missions too because I can put a cyclone in the back with a cargo box.
Oh yeah, the
If I run
Cutlass.
into it.
Are you talking about the Cutlass, right?
Quantum drive is now
Yeah, the Cutlass black. Yeah.
Okay, that's who you're here to protect.
I like to throw
Make
some-
sure they stay safe.
Mayday, mayday! Outlaws are attacking my ship!
target destroyed. Target destroyed. Shields hit. Target destroyed.
So that's a Tavaran ship. What's cool about the history of the Hurricane, it was purpose-built to counter Tavaran ships. Because at the time, in the story of the game, the Tavarans had way superior shield technology. So we countered that by making the Hurricane, where it's fast, and instead of having better shields, we just put more guns. And it basically said, F your shields. And then there was two ships that the Vanduul learned to despise, the Hornet and the Hurricane. Well, that was easy. Alright, let's share this mission. You got this mission? Are you still with me?
Hey, you're doing good. Keep it up. Looks like you're clear. Scans are clear of targets.
I'm heading out. Take care.
Not seeing anything on the scans. Think you're good.
Shields offline.
Good. I think we're in the clear now.
Did you get the patrol mission?
Is now on.
Did your microphone cut off on you?
Courtesy reminder to not head out on patrol without getting geared up.
Quantum drive.
Things been wild out there lately.
Shields online.
Running a scan. Maintain your position. Scans are showing outlaws inbound.
I think my guy lost his microphone. Alright, well I hope he understands to shoot at targets.
hostile activity. Giving you the all clear.
Shields offline.
Clear here.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Looks like you're ready for a security sweep. You should be seeing waypoints. Make your way to each one and ping the scan.
Shields online.
Looks like a monitoring satellite. Seems functional, so we can let it be. On to the next one. Let me confirm. Yep, that satellite is friendly and functional. Let's move on. Let's move on.
All right, if you can hear me, I think your microphone died on you. Hey Jim, good to see ya. Well, I pretty much have literally every single ship I could possibly want in the game, minus the C2 and the Corsair. Other than that, I literally have all the ships that I personally want in the game. I already have them. I think the Guardians look pretty neat, but I also know that their handling isn't really the best, so it doesn't suit my playstyle very well. But I know people who are happy with their Guardians, so I'm happy they're happy.
Okay, that satellite's good. Clear to proceed. And with that, our work here is done. Scans are clean.
Shields offline.
Oh, yes, Jim, I can definitely do that.
Quantum drive is now.
Sounds like you got your microphone working again. Nice. All right, Jim, I'll DM you. Drop a message on Discord so I can send you.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Here, Jim.
Hold tight while I scan.
There. Jim, let me drop the Discord invite. Alright, Jim. Here's the Discord. Drop a message, and I will send you that info. And I'll send you the info.
Looks all clear.
That does it for a patrol mission. Easy money. Did you get the reward for the mission? Got it. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Merc. Let's see. Oh, you are, Jim?
Foxwell here. Thanks for taking the contract. Make sure to gear up before you head out on patrol. Always pays to be prepared when you're not sure what you're going into out there.
Okay. Well, your call, okay? Gotcha. I just learned about the blades, was it yesterday, day before, and I was like, what the hell are those?
Quantum drive is now off. Shields online.
Let's make sure the sector's secure. Head to the marked locations and run a scan.
Yeah.
Okay, that satellite's good. Clear to proceed. Head to the next point.
Yeah, I just recently learned about the blades. When I heard about that, I was not happy about that. My thought is, what the hell is this crap? Oh.
Damn, whoever set up that satellite knew what they were doing. Almost fooled me. Get rid of it. Head to the next point.
Okay, so my gunner, the fine gentleman who's joined me, his microphone ain't working, but he's on top of his stuff. He knows what he's doing. I love that. I love that. Absolutely love that. Thanks, Mr. Green. Yeah, just... I don't know what the heck is going on with that crap. I mean, I get it. Running a company and developing a game costs a ludicrous amounts of money to do. Especially since they have basically built the engine from scratch. And that's no small feat. But this is ridiculous. I mean, people say development hell for over 10 years. Well, technically, same with Grand Theft Auto 6. And I think they sunk more money into that. Yeah, that is a very astute comparison, Mr. Green. That's a very good comparison. Yeah, I remember seeing the horse armor and thinking, what? You're kidding, right?
It's like a monitoring satellite. Seems functional, so we can let it be.
Alright.
Right, that was the last scan point.
Alright, next sector.
Don't see anything here.
Bottom drive is now on. Bottom drive is now off.
Hey, I'm not seeing anything yet. I'm gonna do a deeper scan. Stand by.
We got a contact. Well, thank you, Mr. Green. And Jim, I'll be sure to respond to your message since I'm done here.
Nothing on the scope.
Looks like this area is clear.
We're clear here.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
Shields offline.
Thanks, Mr. Green.
Bottom drive is now on.
Alright, Jim, let's check Discord. There you go. I sent the response to your Discord, Jim.
Bottom drive is now
Like I said, it's your call. I promise if you do send me that C2, I will put it to good use. I will absolutely put it to good use.
Okay, good. You found it. Operation Security Blanket is a go.
Alright, defend the guy. Alright, weapons hot.
All channels! I'm under attack! Please, if you hear this, help me!
It's a Pisces. Not even worth firing a missile at. Just smoke them with the guns. Smoke them.
Thank you. I thought we were done for.
Shields hit.
Scans are clean. Job well done.
Fight's over here, genius.
Don't see anything here.
Not sure what all that script is about. I think that's a special merchant. I think it's a special character, a Banu merchant. And he sells unique items. So the more script you have when that Banu merchant finally shows up, you'll get to go on a really cool shopping spree for ship parts and cool little trinkets. I think that's what the script is all about. So I'll just run the missions, get my script up, and I'll go meet the guy and buy knickknacks, paddywhacks, give a dog a bone. Oh man, that PvP bounty mission is still. Oh, let's try this out again.
Thanks for the assist. Hopefully you're up to speed with the mission specifics, but just in case you skipped. Frontier fighters stole a fully armed Polaris while in transit to the Invictus ceremony. Not sure what they got planned for it, whether it's some future op or just to terrorize Stanton. Bottom line is we can't let them get away with that ship. Navy's cleared us to take it out, so that's what we're gonna do.
Hey man, if you can hear me,
Armed and
grab the
dangerous.
Polaris mission.
So I'd recommend bringing friends, breaking out the big ships, or both. Let's go hunting.
Yeah, now Dooley has a face. Okay. Never really imagined her as an Asian-looking lady, but hey. Thanks, Mr. Green. And yeah, Jim, I agree. I agree, Jim. What they're doing with the blades, I call BS. That's absolute BS. It's absolute BS. Absolutely, I call BS. Okay, I will. Let's see. Alright, nothing's dropped on my email yet. I know it takes a hot minute. Oh, it just showed up. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Oh. Got it. Got the Starlifter paints. Got the Cutlass Black starter pack. And I will probably be doing the Cutlass Black starter pack as a giveaway for people. Cutlass Black. It's the Starlifter. Argent. Okay. Oh, sorry. Was distracted looking at stuff. Thank you, Jim. And I'm sorry to hear about that. I will be sure.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
Gotcha. I'll check into it, okay? Alright, get your trigger finger ready. Let's find that Polaris and let's kill it. And I will make sure I put that C2 to good use. I actually like the C2. I'm also saving up my money to get a what do we got? What do we got?
Move on to the next point.
Do not shoot the Idris. That's probably a friend. Probably. Yeah, I see that. Alright, so be careful. That Idris is probably a player Idris. Most likely friendly. So hold your fire till we have a positive ID. Yeah, we need to see we need to see player tags again. Okay, everybody's looking for that Polaris. Might be this way. Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. I hope they don't. But the Blades have proven that they're willing just to do about anything at this point. Yeah, that's stupid. Alright, hold your fire. Let's scan this little bastard. Maybe it'll give away the location.
Looks like a decoy.
Alright, smoke it.
Check fire.
Those look like frontier fighters. No Polaris, though. Take them out.
There we go. We got targets. Alright, he wants a piece of that. Wait till you're closer, buddy.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Shields hit.
Let's keep going.
Bogey. Shields hit. Target destroyed. Bogey. Check fire. Check fire. Bogey.
Let's keep going. Heads up, a UEE patrol intercepted the Polaris. They're currently engaged. Go help them out.
Shields offline.
Alright, here we go.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, weapons hot, baby.
Bogey.
I don't think I'll ever understand why you people fight as hard as you do for the dregs of Pyro. People like to call the frontier fighters murderers. But is it murder to kill to protect your home? That's all we want to do.
Hey, Squirrel. What's up?
Hey, what's up, buddy? That's you, Red, isn't it?
She honestly
Yep.
expects us to let them get away with stealing a
The
Polaris.
one and only.
It's crazier than I thought.
That's right. How goes
How
things for
about
you?
These bastards need a good seat.
Yeah. Work-related stuff. Been kind of dipping and going
Keep
back
the
up. But,
fighters off
yeah,
me so I can
not
work.
doing so bad.
Where the hell are you going?
Gotcha.
Shields.
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
working
yeah.
a lot of overtime at work. And I have been going to the gym, doing more walks. I'm getting back in shape. There's an event next year that I'm going to.
Oh, nice. Well, I do have to also say I got my mic.
Yeah, it's a nice sounding one too.
No, this is basically a true phone.
You've got to keep them off us so we can
No,
work.
I did buy a mic, so I will, when I get home, I will.
Oh,
be
we
putting
got
it
an IDRIS player here. Got somebody flying the IDRIS.
up.
Making our job easy.
We definitely have to need to catch up soon.
You all deal with the CDF. Meet at the rendezvous.
Right now I'm still at work, but I'm gonna be going home in a bit.
Polaris is on the move. The boy doesn't seem too concerned about abandoning her people. Take
Looks.
them out. We'll stay on it.
Shields hit.
So, Scroll, I will be talking with you probably later tonight. I don't know if you're still out there. You're probably
Where the hell are you
still
going?
Alright. Sounds good.
Yeah. Well, see you later.
See ya, buddy. Yeah, we need to figure out who is who, because... Alright, let's kill him.
Bogey. Target destroyed.
Fight's over here, genius.
Alright. Bet he didn't like that. Yeah, I could have accidentally
Fight's
smoked
over here, genius.
another player, not even known it.
Target destroyed.
That clears that. That could be a player. That could be a hostile NPC. Sometimes it's just hard to tell. Really hard to tell. Yeah, he dead either way.
Where the hell are you going?
Bogey. Target destroyed.
Damn it, can't believe they took out that Navy ship.
Got word from one of my contacts that they spotted some frontier fighter ships around a suspected transient jump point into Pyro. I think that's where the Polaris may be heading. Let's get over there. Maybe we can turn the tables on them for once.
Shields off on.
Jim, thank you for your generosity. I'll be sure to put that C2 to good use. I promise.
Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now off.
A player Polaris.
Quantum drive is now off.
Alright, here we go. Let's get them. You know, I actually look forward to that. You know, I'm usually a kind of a borderline ganker murderer, but I do like to do chill activities too. I really do. Alright, weapons are hot.
Dedicated, which I can respect. But you're throwing your life away. For what? To protect some scum in a system that sooner see you dead as spit on you. You should want us to have this, Polaris. We're going to use it to save the Empire.
Shields hit.
Amelia talks a good game, but at the end of the day, the frontier fighters are just glorified murderers. I'm counting on you to shut them down, here and now.
Okay.
Oh yeah, they are much more aggressive. They're effective. All right. Oh, looks like he just got powered down. Good riddance! Oh my gosh. Okay, that's a friendly Polaris. There's the primary target. Yeah, those PDCs are nasty. Those PDCs are nasty. Okay, I got 2 more smoke screens left. Okay. Better do this carefully. Alright, that's the friendly Polaris. That's the hostile one. Nope, that's another friendly Polaris. That's a friendly. That's a hostile. Hold your fire, hold your fire. Wrong one, wrong one. This one. Take care of that hammerhead.
Shield down.
Okay.
Shields hit.
Oh, the player IDRIS arrived. That's cool. Alright. Let's engage that Polaris now. Let's engage that Polaris. Oh, those PDCs are nasty. Nasty. PDCs are no joke, man. Okay. Oh, the player IDRIS has arrived. Now they're smashing it with their laser beam. Alright. Alright, just keep shooting, my guy. You're doing great. Yep. That's what I'm talking about.
Check fire.
Let's reset. Don't want to run into friendlies. Get smoked. There we go. Yeah, those PDCs are nasty. Something had to be done about that light fighter meta. PDCs are the answer to that. Alright. I'm sure that player IDRIS is charging his main gun.
Shields hit.
Got a Corsair in the area too. That IDRIS laser. That's tearing things up, isn't it?
Don't think that's the end of us. One Polaris doesn't change what needs doing, and the Frontier fighters will see it through. You can count on them.
Alright. It's been soft death.
Down. Hell of a job, y'all.
Sweet. Nice. Alright, we've successfully did one of these missions. And the player Polaris did a great job. Everybody did a good job. That was good. Let me check my time. Alright. I've got about another hour of gameplay if I really want. Alright, let's go get repaired. Okay. Sweet. Now the 2 million space bucks does get split up among the players. Not everybody gets the 2 million space bucks. It gets divided. So I'm doing it for the funsies and getting those script. But I mean, a still portion of 2 million ain't nothing. Yeah, got about 200K. I mean, you can't go wrong. The back end of my ship got chewed up again. I did use a good number of countermeasures. I thought you could go to... Okay, hangars. Got you. That's where I go? Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that info, Jim. Not exactly the best with keeping up with all the info. So I'll just go ahead and save up my script. Woo! Let's see if they buff that up or if it still looks chewed up. Hey, Cap, can you hear me? I have a friend invite, my guy. I had a lot of fun. Now, I've still got about 40 minutes left of gameplay, so if you still want to fly around and blow up stuff, I'm down. If you want to go your way, it's your call. But I definitely appreciate. Oh, that's what that is? It looks pretty spiffy. I'm going to go to the stores on the station and grab ammunition for my railgun. I'll be back. So that's the Pickersfield armor. Looks pretty cool. I've got the 890 jump mission armor, the pirate armor on. I like that one. That's my personal favorite. You know, yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yeah, I got the pirate armor on. You know, that mission worked for me today. The other day I tried doing it and it wouldn't work for me. The Xeno armor looks nice. I do have that at my home station. Alright. That's pretty expensive. That's expensive. That's expensive. All right. All right. Yeah. That'll do. Let's grab some more rifle ammo too. Here we go. Got some ammo. Oh yeah. You know me, I like heavy weapons. I am about as subtle as a battering ram. I like to see things go boom. I like to laugh maniacally while things are exploding. That always makes my day. Alright. I'll head back. I'm sure he's grabbing last of his goodies he wants, but he'll be here soon. It's all good, Scott. Well, I'm glad. So do you still want to team up or do you want to go your own way? It's your call. Ain't no wrong decision here, man. If you go your way, I'll just switch to my Hornet. No biggie. So I need to put some of those nice attrition guns on my Hornet. Yeah, I had a lot of fun too. We could totally be friends in the game, man. So let's, since we're here, let's see. Party. Make sure that yep, I did send you the friend invite. Okay. Yeah, man. So, if you're going your way, ain't nothing wrong. Sounds great. I'll go ahead and call in my Hornet, and I'm going to start doing my thing. Here, I'll go ahead and put away my Hurricane. Thanks for the heads up on that. I had great fun. Oh boy, she got beat up, but she gave it right back. So I love the Hurricane. Absolutely love the Hurricane. So I'm going to wait the time it takes to get my Hornet online here. And then I'm going to head down to Lorville to buy those 2 attrition size 4 repeaters for my Hornet. I'm going to put them on my Hornet. Attritions on the Hornet is a gnarly combo. It's nasty.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Alright, so let's hit the expedite button. Yes, sir. Anytime, Scott. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for playing. You were an awesome gunner, and I appreciate what you did. Thank you very much. Okay. So a 2-minute wait period to get my Hornet here online. I'm going to head down to Lorville, buy those 2 size 2 attritions, put them on the Hornet. I think the Hornet will be ready for fun. And let's see. Yep. Got the sinkhole backpack. Hello there. How are you doing? Hello. How do you do? Doing well? Jump if you can hear me. I guess not. Okay. Let's see. What do I have on me? Got a couple med pens. Got some backup med pens. Uh-huh. Got the ammo, got the drink. Yeah, I'm pretty golden. Put the magazines here. Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. Okay. Well, I had a good time, Cap. Pretty sure my Hornet's ready. Or close to being ready. Let's see. You know what? A watched pot never boils. Alright, let's take the Hornet down to the planet. We'll swap out the 2 machine guns for another pair of attritions. And then we'll be golden. Alright. And Jim, thank you so much for your generosity. Alright. So, I'm going to swap out these revenants with more attritions. Because I like the attritions. And I will not be doing that assist in defending site mission. I do not think so. No, sir.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
Uh-huh. Now. Set countermeasures. Yep.
Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
All right, we're heading down to Lorville to buy some attritions.
Shields offline.
Heading down to Lorville. Okay, where is Lorville? Shouldn't be too far from here. There it is. Ah, somebody's buzzing by me.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
So, yeah, we are going to put a couple of size 4 attrition guns on this Hornet. And I'm going to try to find out where they sell the Rattlers. Get Rattler missiles, because I love Rattlers.
Shields online.
Oh. Here's where I'm supposed to be going. This way. I was about to fly into that great big building. Good thing I dropped the scan so you can see the outline. That actually helps a lot. Okay. I'll check there, Jim. I will check there. Thank you. I'll check there. I know the place you're talking about. So out of the size 2 missiles, my 2 favorite are still the Rattlers and the Dominators.
Warning, you are leaving a safe zone.
Out of the size 3, I love the Thunderbolts. Those are my 3 favorite types of missiles. The smaller ones anyway. And then out of the size 1, I like the Pioneers.
Landing complete. All systems offline.
Alright, let's go ahead and tuck her away. Let's buy a pair of attritions for the wingtips. Let's go buy some attritions, size 4. Because I did the event to change my regular Mark II into the militarized.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage.
Yes, sir. Okay. And so I guess when I relog into the game, I'm going to have a C2 available now. Thank you, Jim. Thank you very much. And I promise I'll be putting that ship to good use. Because I actually do like those cargo missions. I actually do. They are relaxing as hell to do. I mean, I am a murderous psychopath in this game, but you already know that. But I also like to do the chill activities as well, and I'm a diehard Drake fanboy, but I've flown the Caterpillar, but it just handles like a brick, and it's not really fun to fly. I like to look at it. It's got personality. It's got spunk. I like how it looks, but it flies terribly. The C2 is sleek. That flies quite well, and I love it. It's a smooth ride for a ship of that size. It's an incredibly smooth ride. I don't know why, but I wanted to call my Cutlass out here too. Alright. And Jim, at my first opportunity, I will be checking for those rattlers. I love those rattlers. Okay. Sorry, my eyes were playing tricks on me. For a moment, I couldn't see the pathway. Everything looked like wall to me. So I stopped, kind of turned around, looked around. For a moment, everything looked like a wall. Getting older, guys. My eyes, they were starting to play tricks on me. Playing horrible, terrible tricks. Let's go buy those attritions, baby.
Now arriving. Stand by and let passengers disembark before boarding. Trespassing or attempting to trespass on train tracks is a serious and dangerous offense. Be considerate to your fellow travelers. Do not lock doors.
Alright. I'm all antsy. Oh.
Now arriving. Central Station. Please watch your step when disembarking the train.
Yeah, I love rattlers. They're so much fun. Are they objectively the best missile of the game? No. But I love them. And they're hilarious to watch people scramble when you fire them off. And that to me is highly amusing. That's worth getting. Alright. I know to the left is the commerce. To the right should be the weapons showroom. Although if that's a size 4 right there, that looks like a size 3. Oh, can't buy them through the display case no more. Okay. I have to go in here and use the terminal. Or the kiosk. Gotta use the kiosk. Well, hey. Gotta meet Capt Cannabis, which I think is an awesome name. I finally caught that, you know. Alright, here's the kiosk. Attrition 4. Ooh la la, that's pricey. Let's get 2. Almost $250,000 just to buy 2 of them things. Worth it. Alright. Oh wow. Attrition 6. Damn. Alright. Alright. Let's mount those up, baby. There we go. See, attritions slap really hard in this game. So they're worth every penny. They slap. Yeah. Also, another weapon system that people overlook. Okay, everybody knows attritions are good. These things right here, the dominance. Not a lot of people use the space shotgun. But I've used these just kind of for the memes, just for a laugh. And then they ended up being extremely effective. The problem with the scatter guns is you have to be at point blank range. But it's a good way of taking out a ship that's much bigger than you. And, you know, getting a laugh. But you have to be at point blank range. Otherwise, you're just wasting shots. So what you need is an extremely maneuverable and fast ship to carry these things. But this is kind of one of those troll build weapons. Kind of a gank build. You're just going around, just kind of being a dick to people. That's what these scatter guns are for. So if you buy these, make sure you put it on an extremely maneuverable and fast ship. Because, yeah. You would think the Buccaneer is a good idea for it, but the Buccaneer lacks the turn rate to use these effectively. With the Buccaneers, you actually want to mix up attritions and ballistics. A couple of size 3 shredders and everything else attrition on a Buccaneer is a gnarly combo. And you know what? Yeah. I'm going to buy... That'll be for the spinal mount of the Buccaneer. This will be for the 2 wingtips for the Buccaneer. And then when I go back to Area 18, I will buy the shredders from the tower and put the shredders on for the ballistic hard points. Size 5s, you said. That looks like I am burning up my money. I will get that later. Alright, so next time I log in theory, I should have that C2 gem. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, sane upgrades. Hangar is empty. All. Okay, I'm looking at my account, and it's not saying that I have what you sent me, Jim. I am not blaming you, but it looks like it says that I do not have it. Huh. I probably do have it. I guess it's just... Alright, well... I don't know. Alright. Well, you know what? Fair enough. I'll go ahead and buy those 2 size 5 cannons before I leave. And when I do get that, although I am kind of getting low on cash in game. 2 of them. Dang. Wow. I know I have just enough money to buy those shredders. Alright. I'll be able to outfit the C2. Oh. Heck yeah, I'll do it again. Hell yeah, I'll do it again. I will do it again. I'll do it in my Hornet this time. Let me check, man. I'll get on that train, and I will refresh my, oh, looks like I'm going to refresh now. Okay. Give me 1 sec. I'm going to open up a new tab. Alright. Should be under my hangar. Or redeem a code, maybe? No, not redeem a code. I think it's... my hangar. Okay, I'll check my hangar. Oh, my bad. I was looking at the other screen. Okay. Under my hangar, check. Maybe game package? Got it! Yeah, it's right. It's listed under game packages. That's where it is. Thank you so much. And 7 items. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's there. Thank you. Thank you, Jim. Yeah, it's saying that it's the Hercules C2 and 6 months insurance, extra starting money, and I don't see any of the paint you were talking about. Maybe it's Stan. Well, thank you for the C2. Yeah. Well, I bought my starter pack in September of 2021. My Pisces. All right. Oh, separate. Yeah. Should be listed under the paint, I'm guessing. Thank you so much, Jim. I promise I'm going to put that C2 to damn good use. Again, if I was going to get a dedicated cargo ship in this game, it's literally the C2 that I want. I know people love the whole C, whole D, whatever. Nah, I just like the Crusader ship. So you know that my 3 top favorite manufacturers in the game is Drake, Crusader, and Anvil. I love the aesthetics of all 3, and I love the functionality of all 3. In my opinion, and of course, personal taste, those 3 are the best. But that is my own personal opinion. Oh yeah, there's so much stuff you can cram in the C2. It's wild. Absolutely wild. Alright. Let's get to the mission. I'm sure there's other players doing this. And I've got, I think, 30 script from doing that. And a small wad of cash. Not much. But it will definitely be noticeable. And you know me, I like to raid and blow shit up. And I'm always grabbing that cargo and scavenging. And now I have something big to transport it to go sell. Because you know that I'm a shameless loot goblin. Like, in some ways, I'm the polar opposite of Jack Axton, because he is the most chill and awesome Drake Caterpillar pilot of all time. And me, I'm kind of bordering on being a murder hobo. Borderline. That's much better. 6 attritions. Ready to rock and roll. Yeah. People don't realize these are nasty weapons. Alright, decoy set to 4. Alright. Let's get there, get to work. Oh, the final phase has already started. Okay.
Where the hell are you going?
Jeez, where the hell are you going? Going crazy, man. Thank you so much for the C2. I promise you will see that thing being put to work. Oh, wow. Yeah, baby. Okay.
Fight's over here, genius.
I know that smartass. Let me just get out of the firing line of the Idrises shooting. I do not want to get... How many Idrises is this? What the... Wow! 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6. 6 Idrises. 6 player Idrises. Yeah, I don't really think I need to be doing much. I am definitely Ralph Wiggum. I'm helping. Jeez.
You all deal with the CDF. Lead to the rendezvous. I'm getting a little sick of these frontier fighters hauling ass at the first sign of trouble. Clear
I'd haul ass if I saw 6 Idrises.
Where the hell are you going?
I'd be out of here. I'd be like, nope, I'm gone. Oh, gosh.
Shields hit.
All right. There we go. That's something I can shoot at. Now. What the hell? Damn.
Fight's over here, genius.
Target destroyed.
Where the hell are you going?
Yeah, I'm not doing much in comparison to Idris' primary weapon laser.
Destroyed.
Just got word from that Navy ship. They picked up some frontier fighter survivors and squeezed them about where the Polaris rendezvous was. Turns out they found a transient jump point into Pyro. Here's the location. Get over there and we can jump them before they escape the system.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now on.
No sign of them yet. Pick a spot and go dark. I'm sure they'll be here soon.
All systems offline.
So the biggest ship that I personally own, well, now is the C2, but then right next to that is the Perseus. Let's commence murder.
Anvil Aerospace. All systems online.
I don't think I'll ever understand why you people fight as hard as you do for drinks and pyro.
Weapon system destroyed.
People like to call the frontier fighters nervous.
Okay.
But it is murder to kill to protect your home. That's all we want to do. And we ain't gonna let anything stop us.
Really a toxic good game. But at the end of the day, the frontier fighters are just glorified murderers. I'm counting on you to shut them down, here and now.
We've survived worse than this.
Worse than 6 player Idrises? Okay. Damn. They are already murderizing them. Here, let me pick off the little guys. Oh, they're getting... I guess I'm just here to enjoy the show. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's brutal. That is so brutal. Damn. Honestly, not a lot for me to do. The 6-player IDRISes, I think they have this pretty much handled. I'll just enjoy the show, I guess. Damn. Yeah. That is some easy ISK.
Shields hit.
I better shoot something.
Target destroyed.
All right. That's one less hammerhead to worry about. I guess I should just enjoy the show. That is 6, 7 IDRISes firing at him. 7 IDRISes firing at the Polaris. Oh, holy hell. Oh. 7 IDRISes. Jeez. That poor bastard.
We could have done a lot of good for the Empire with that ship. But don't worry. The Frontier fighters will find another way. That you can be sure of.
They're just gonna pop him for funsies. I would. That's an IDRIS. I don't know if that's a player Polaris or a... Oh, they're all just fighting each other. Oh. There's the hammerhead.
Check fire.
I think that's a player hammerhead that they're shooting at. I think that's a player hammerhead. Yeah, they're shooting at a player hammerhead. I agree, Jim. We can't tell who a player is and who isn't.
Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now
Alright. Let me get repaired at Everest. I mean, that's an easy 30 script with those players flying 6 Idrises. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I better repair. Because they clipped one of my wings pretty brutally.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, there's the player with the IDRIS in the area. That is just ridiculous. Absolutely bonkers. All right, let's get fixed up. There we go. Good as new. Good as new. Good as new. I mean, if they're just gonna keep giving me that 30 script, I'll be saving that up for later. Hell yeah. I know that there are other players in the area. 6 freaking Idrises, man. That is crazy.
Bogey. Landing gear raised.
Okay. Player Polaris. See. Yeah, they need to bring back the player tags because, yeah, ain't no way. On these big events, you're going to get a lot of friendly fire. And less than friendly.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Nope, not doing that mission. I don't think so.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Yeah, so the only one ship I want on my account is just a Drake Corsair. Now I literally have all the ships that I possibly want on this game, so
Move on to the next point.
Jim, thank you. Thank you so much. And I promise I'll be putting that C2 to good use.
next point.
There's a player Polaris?
Just got word a Navy patrol came across our Polaris. I told them to hold back and observe, but they attacked anyway. Get over there before they get themselves killed.
I mean, that's fair. I would attack.
You're dedicated, which I can respect. But you're throwing your life away. For what? To protect some scum in a system that sooner see you dead as spit on you. You want us to have this Polaris. We're going to use it to save the Empire.
I don't know who she's trying to convince. If she honestly expects us to let them get away with stealing a Polaris, she's crazier than I thought.
Ah, appreciate the assist. Hope you like a good fight, because we've got one. Where the hell are you going?
Oh, I saw that player crash into there. Whoops. Yeah, you gotta watch out for those rocks, man. Gotta watch out for them rocks, man. Looks like, what do we have attacking them?
Fight's over here, genius.
I know that, smart ass. Alright, there is a player IDRIS in the area. So I should worry about killing the escorts. Ooh, that was a torpedo impact. That's brutal.
Where the hell are you going?
Got him pinned against the rock.
Shields hit. Shields hit.
Boy, this Hornet handles so beautifully.
Fight's over here, genius.
I know that.
You all deal with the CDF. Meet at the rendezvous.
Okay.
I'm getting sick of these materials hauling ass at the first patrol. Clear these hostiles and keep after them.
Okay. Friendly IDRIS, I bet. Yeah, they do need to keep player tags up.
Fight's over here, genius.
Shields hit.
Somebody went boom.
Where the hell are you going?
Alright, looks like he's been... Alright. Alright, got one.
Shields hit. Shields hit.
Fight's over here, genius.
Okay.
Where the hell are you going?
Shields hit.
Gotta make sure he's down.
Okay.
Okay.
Fight's over here, genius.
Got one.
Nice work. Just found out one of the Frontier Fighter survivors gave up Boyd's rendezvous. They're looking at using a transient jump point to slip into Pyro undetected. If you move quick, you can get the drop on them before they escape.
Shields offline. Okay. Quantum drive is now on.
Alright, what time is it anyway? Okay, I've got enough time to finish this mission. Then I've got to call it.
Find a good place to post up and we'll wait.
Shields online. Shields offline. Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now. Shields online.
Oh, what's he flying? Ooh, an arrow! Those things are so damn Oh, that's a Vanguard. Okay, we got a player in a Vanguard. Looks like we got a player in a Connie.
Okay.
I don't think I'll ever understand why you people fight as hard as you do for drinks and pyro. People like to call the Frontier Fighters murderers.
Target destroyed.
Is it murder to kill to protect your home? That's all we want to do. We know that anything stops.
Okay.
Oscar game. But at the end of the day, the Frontier Fighters are just glorified murderers. I'm
Alright,
counting on you
we
to
can
shut
take
them
out
down.
that Gladius. I'll take out
I've
that.
got faith in you. Just get it done.
Shields hit.
Yeah, it's flagging the players as hostile, so you gotta be careful. Yeah, players are being marked as hostile.
Okay. Check fire.
My bad.
Shields hit.
Alright, so who's...
Shield down.
I don't know if that's friendly or hostile. Don't know if that's a player or not. I'll treat him like hostile. That's so annoying. Well, he hasn't not been read, so... See how he moves. See if that's a player. I think that's a player. Yeah, I can't tell. And that's a problem. I can tell that's hostile.
Shields hit.
Yeah, they need to fix this, because if I can't tell who is who, I don't want to hit the wrong guy. I mean, at least the mission's working and I'm getting credited for it. That's good. But you see, like that I know is a player, IDRIS. Oh, he's got the railgun. He's firing the railgun on it. Yeah, that's the classic build, IDRIS. So the beam lasers are knocking off the shields. He's giving it the railgun treatment. I better stay out of his line of fire.
Shields hit.
Yeah, if I can't tell who is who, that's a problem. Oh yeah, it's in the red. It's going to die soon.
Okay.
Oh, a torpedo hit. Better get out of the splash zone.
Shields hit.
Yeah, so who is it? Is it a hammerhead?
Don't think that's the end of us. One Polaris is achieved what needs doing, and the Frontier fighters will see you through.
Nice job taking out that Polaris before it can run again.
Okay. All right. Yep. That's all the time I have for today. I've got to go and log out. But before I do, I'll head to Hurston. I'll fix myself up. And I'm going to log out there.
Quantum drive is now on.
Oof. I got beat up pretty bad.
Quantum drive is now on.
Yeah. Thanks, Jim. Jim, thank you so much for the C2. That's a big deal. Thank you so much. I promise to put it to good use.
Shields online.
I will put it to good use. Thanks.
Landing gear deployed.
Yeah, I've got to call it a day here, though. So next day I get on, I'm going to take my cutlass. I'm going to go look at the event. Get my ships all equipped. But yeah, this is all the time I have for today. I've got to get going to work and all that good stuff. I've already... yep, good as new. Look at that.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system. Your vehicle
We'll
has
call
been
up my cutlass. And then I will log out. Love how the Hornet handles. It is such a smooth ride. Please don't nerf it like you did the F8. That was not nice. Let's see if I actually called in my cutlass. I can't remember.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Alright. Here we go. By the time I log in next time, it'll be here and it'll be ready. And I will... Yep. And I'll head and take a look at more stuff at the Invictus. But talk about a lot of fun. That was good times. Y'all, thanks for being here. You have a blessed day. Take care of yourselves and your loved ones. And until next time, happy gaming.